Have to keep me informed as to how the sound is going on this. I've definitely been experimenting with some things, but this is my first time streaming from my Xbox through my computer, so we'll see how it goes. And please keep me up to date on how the volume is as well once we get into the game, because I don't know if I've got it balanced exactly right or not. So we may need to mess with that a little bit. But how's everybody doing? There's a bit of a delay, so I'm kind of watching the chat here. Haven't actually played any of this yet. I had it playing on its own. Like, I started the beginning of it just to get some sound so I could mess with the levels and things like that. But haven't actually played it at all or paid attention to, like, the opening parts. How's everybody doing? I'm going to go ahead and start it. Playing some Hearts of Iron 4. Nice. Kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. So this is the time of Henry V in England. Oh, King Sigismund, he actually becomes the Holy Roman Emperor. These guys are both sons of the Holy Roman Emperor. And Sigismund actually comes to England and hangs out with Henry V. I'm talking a lot about Henry V because I actually just finished reading Dan Jones's book, Henry V. So let me know what the volume is like. If I need to adjust anything for the stream, I can do that. Yeah, this is a time when firearms are starting to be a thing. They're using cannon during sieges. Bigger sieges anyway. Augustus, I have played thousands of hours on Hearts of Iron 4. And there are plenty of... Increase the volume of the game a little bit. Gameplay volume needs to come up. Okay. We'll bring it up a hair. We'll see how that sounds, and then you guys can let me know if it needs to come up more.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze.
With booze. Trebuchet.
Get ready!
Oh boy. Now those would be, you can see they're by the woods. They would have built that on site. Oh boy. So which side am I on? Probably on the inside of the castle, huh?
Take cover!
Gonna be visiting Bohemia for the first time here in a couple of months. I didn't really play the first game. I was somewhat familiar with it, but I didn't really play it. So I can't really give any thoughts to it.
A rude awakening, eh?
Don't make a habit of keeping your screen up like that. That's how a lot of these guys die, is they take arrows to the face and the neck. Henry V took an arrow to the face at the Battle of Shrewsbury. All right, I guess we're going to get to actually play now. Crossbow. Go up the stairs. Okay. Pick your targets, I guess. How about that guy right there? Yeah, get wrecked. Gotta be careful when I'm reloading, though. It's a little hard to aim. Get out of my way, dude. Take out one of their crossbowmen. It's a little sensitive on the aim. There we go, I got him. How's it going, Jacko? Take out one of these guys. Oh, I missed him.
You're not up to it.
I'm being taunted by one of my own men. That's not cool.
Got him.
Thankfully, nobody's shooting at me. Oh, I need to go downstairs now.
You're not up to it.
Get ready. Godwin.
Oh boy.
Get over here with that.
Can I even like do damage to these guys through here? Probably not. Oh yeah, we burned them all though. That's beautiful. John Burns, thank you for that. Why are you dying faster than the cast of Walking Dead? I haven't died yet, so I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Follow the commander, Dry Devil. Okay, I guess we're going this way with our sword now. I love the armor. It just looks fantastic. Hope I get to design my own or something at some point. Oh, knock down the ladders. Okay. This is all the tutorial, by the way. So it's kind of just the opening of things. How do I knock down the ladder? A. Knock it down. Yeah, and it looks even better probably than what you guys can see on the stream because we're only streaming at like 5,000K per second. Yeah, like 5 megabytes per second. It's in 1080. Obviously, I'm playing what I'm seeing is in 4K. All right, now what? Oh! Yes, language alert in case you didn't notice, by the way. This tutorial goes for 2 hours? Are you kidding me? John, thank you for that.
Dentist Fortuna fucking you, rat. Jesus.
Careful pulling that out.
You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trosky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
So if the tutorial's 2 hours, we really don't even get into like the meat of the game until after that, huh? This is where we get the opening scene, like title scene. Looks like this would be a title scene spot. Yep. Super Suede. The first game actually have you learn reading in Latin and Czech as a quest. That's cool. I can read some Latin, not any Czech though. Yeah, so talking about those arrows I mentioned earlier about Henry V, which is right around the same time. Henry V takes an arrow to the face at the Battle of Shrewsbury. It lodges 6 inches in his skull. And he fights for like another half hour with this arrow in him. And they bring out this surgeon who's supposed to be the best surgeon in England. And he removes this arrowhead that's embedded all the way in the back of his skull. Removes it out through the front of his face. I love the shields.
Dentist Fortuna, you rat.
All the design. Fantastic.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying.
Yes, this is set in Bohemia.
To rectify that, I can't have an
King
inconvenience
Wenceslas
for a
of Bohemia,
bodyguard.
his brother Sigismund is the king of Hungary, and he'll later become Holy Roman Emperor.
Well, then,
I think he's called King of the Germans, Sigismund.
Dentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the
Yeah, Jean Cartier, when Henry V was shot in the face with the arrow, he was still the Prince of Wales. It was at the Battle of Shrewsbury, 1403.
Christ, Henry,
So it's
don't
about
be
a
such
decade before he
stickler,
becomes
bud.
king.
Aren't you glad to be finally
But
out
he's
of
still a
that
teenager at the time.
hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure, see a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
sure, but you promised Sir Hanush that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trosky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trosky.
These cinematic scenes have been great so far.
My word, that is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse.
Jean, thank you. I figured with the last name being Cartier that it was probably French. Yeah, so somebody said that maybe it's better to...
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of
Better to
legends.
call this a prologue than a tutorial. Agree. Yeah, I'll follow him.
We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches.
Local
eh?
wenches. So we also have
Uncle Hanush, take care of
Civilization
yourself.
7 coming out here
Unless
next week.
Maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course.
Dear.
How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Echo Vision, this is Bohemia.
Fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trosky's almost within reach.
Who am I supporting in the Super Bowl? I am mildly supporting the Eagles. I didn't want either one of them to even make it to the Super Bowl.
If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Yeah, so we're not at the place yet where we're like making any decisions or anything, because this eventually does become somewhat open world, the game. Right now we're just kind of playing through the prologue. Oh boy.
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trosky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, don't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
I think we're a bit outnumbered.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Zach, it's a single-player game.
Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Yeah, I do sense a fight coming. We're outnumbered, though. So I hope not.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While
Deus
my
Vult,
master
Bohemia.
is a
Yes,
member
the Lord wills
of the
it.
League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Uh-oh. Does that mean we're going to fight?
Not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Oh boy, we got to make a decision. What is your soldier's play style? Am I a soldier? Am I an advisor? Am I a scout? I'm going to go advisor.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The
Yes,
one
Deus
whose
Vult
chiefs
is a
and
crusader
human
call.
forces plundered.
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trosky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Oh boy, here we go. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you will have a choice of some of the options below. Okay, charisma, speech, domination, might, dread. All right. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. Within dialogues, you'll have several options on how to react, but be warned the other party won't always believe you. Okay. What do I choose here? By choosing speech, you'll try to resolve the situation using your diplomatic skills. Appeal to your noble appearance. Or try chivalry. Yeah, we're going to go speech since that's what I said I was.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trosky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
Success. Reputation gained. Awesome. Look at that. That's beautiful in the background.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point.
Thomas Walsh, it's great so far. I mean, we're just in the very beginning stages of it.
To bombard it to get him out.
We're in kind of prologue, so there haven't been a lot in terms of, like, we're not to the open world part or anything.
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God, what kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trosky. Thank you. And sorry again.
Yellow Man, I know some about the Holy Roman Empire. Depends on what time we're talking about. Like, I don't know a ton about this time period. Only that Sigismund, who they're talking about here, the King of Hungary, becomes the Holy Roman Emperor. We're in kind of this period before the Habsburgs take over.
Bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
How do we know they were telling the truth to me?
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are...
Woodrow Wilson, you lost the presidential election today. Yes, you did. Okay, find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. Look at that. That's just the heraldry and everything. It's fantastic. I love it. All right, let's find Sir Hans.
You'll get nothing from me.
I guess we got to walk over here and talk to him.
Jesus, Henry, that barking's driving me nuts.
Yeah, it's driving me nuts
Get
too.
your dog to shut its beak.
Stop bothering me, mutt.
Hey, dog, shut up.
Come on, Conrad. Let's
Heel.
throw a few
What's all the fuss about, mutt?
Oh, I guess I could have done that from somewhere else.
I see what...
Oh, okay, so we can go to our inventory and stuff now. Outfits, very cool. Man, there's going to be a lot to this game. I mean, just looking at the inventory and the armor and everything that's available. Awesome. Oh, this is our inventory? Holy cow, this looks cool. I love it. I'm geeking out a little bit. Why is my hat not on? I should definitely be wearing the hat. Oh, I have to equip padded protection in the coif slot. Okay, so let's do that. And then we put on the helmet. There we go. Lovely. Everything else is already on. Nice. All right, what else do we got here? We have our player information. So there's our main level. Oh, we start at level 15. Okay, that's cool. Strength, agility, vitality, speech. When do you unlock Bohemian Rhapsody? Nice. Stamina, health, energy, and nourishment. Our speed's kind of low. Secondary, charisma, conspicuousness, visibility, noise, and speed. Here's our dialogue stats. Skills, alchemy, craftsmanship, drinking. Drinking is a skill on this game. Horsemanship, houndmaster, scholarship, stealth, survival, and thievery. There's going to be a lot to this game, I can tell already. It is an RPG, Professor What, yes. It's kind of an open world RPG. Warfare, swords, heavy weapons. So think like Red Dead Redemption or Grand Theft Auto, things like that. Swords, heavy weapons, polearms, unarmed, and marksmanship. Combos. Buffs, reputation. Oh, there's reputation with all the different people groups. I can get a reputation with gravediggers, gamekeepers, shepherds, farms, fishermen, charcoal burners, tanners, woodcutters, hermits. I know you can own property and build and things like that, if I remember right from how the first game was. Statistics. Here's your general money acquired, money owned, distance traveled, vault jumps, combat, damage dealt, enemies killed, people killed, animals killed. My goodness. So much depth already just from looking at the stats. Crime. What have I stolen and pickpocketed? The quests. Dialogue. Crafting. Gambling. My goodness. And sidekicks. Very cool. Okay. And we're just going to scratch the surface of this game today, obviously. Oh, we can look at our journal. Oh, we already looked at our journal, so we're good there. Let's talk.
Henry, oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I dealt with it.
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
I'm not really a stealth,
And I must say,
pickpockety type
that was
in these
pretty good
games.
for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my ass. And by the way, since you're here, how about...
Echo Vision, that would be pretty awesome as if you could play as Henry V, especially since I just finished
You're in the mood for
Dan
that,
Jones's
you
book
want
on Henry V, and I'm really in a Henry V mood
then,
right now.
Eh? Eh?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it?
Oh, we're gonna do a little swordplay.
Let's save the wages for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. I see you're still in armor, so we can get to it right away. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Okay. Get kitted out with armor and a sword and talk to Sir Hans. Oh. Training longsword, let's equip that. I think everything else is ready to go. Now I think we're gonna get our sword fighting on. How do I jump? No, I didn't mean to call the dog. I can't close the tutorial. How do I get in here? He's inside the fence. Oh, press B. I guess if I read, I could see such things. Shall we start sword fighting?
Should we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
I dealt with
Don't
him.
worry. Oates is cooking up that gruel again. That, well, not even a dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go. A bit of sword play will give you an appetite. Let's start. Draw your sword.
How do I draw my sword?
This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up.
There we go.
I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Yeah, that's
Let's
true.
see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
All right, chain attacks.
Very nice.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Bring it on, dude. I can't block attacks if he's not attacking me.
Keep your distance, Henry. Nice. Good. Good. That's the way. Good.
Okay.
That's
Easy enough.
No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
No! You only block after.
Oh, okay.
Swing.
That's what I'm doing.
You're doing great, Henry.
Okay, I got it now.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike.
Makes sense.
Get ready.
Get wrecked.
Good, Henry. You've got to block the strike first.
It's not get. Oh, there we go.
Well,
Takes a little practice.
Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a...
Hey, Scotty
block.
King, I'm doing well. I hope you are
Follow up
too.
right away with
Get a
your
new
own-
furnace tomorrow at my house.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then
Fine.
It's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Nice. Nice work, Henry. I was too slow. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish.
Okay, one training duel.
Indeed.
Let's do it.
Unless
I'll
you've got
wager.
agents to
Okay.
Spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Suits me.
Right, 100 groschen it is.
Time to earn some money.
Defend yourself. Off to a good start. That one hit the spot. That one hit the spot.
How do I know when I win? Gotta watch my stamina. Dang, I'm getting low on stamina here. Oh boy.
And another.
I think he got me.
That one hit the spot.
Nice block.
You haven't got a hope.
Dang. Gotcha. Ah. I'm getting better.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
I still have no idea if I'm any closer to beating him or not. Tis but a scratch. Your arm's off. No, it isn't. What's that then? It's a flesh wound. I'm landing a lot more hits. Oh, I can surrender? I don't want to surrender. How do I get him to surrender is the question. I've reached a new level in swords. Oh, I defeated him. Nice.
I yield. Enough.
Come on, you pansy.
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable. Oh, you won the bet, fair and square.
All right, so the purple bar is my opponent's health. Got it.
Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
All right, I won some money. Time to jump the fence. Getting better at that, too. We bite kneecaps like Dan Campbell. Hold on, I gotta check a message here. Okay. Time for food.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
How did it actually
we
end
had a
up?
wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did
I
you get
fight like a
ahead?
historian. That's accurate.
And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Oh, we're gonna do bow now?
Almost as
See, I'm more of a bow guy in these games.
Oats?
I like to play as like a
What's this food
ranger,
supposed to be?
woodsman.
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle.
Ranged combat
We'll
is my
get some
preference.
Decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were
Oh.
shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Speech. I'm gonna keep
He was
working on
well
speech.
pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away,
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot,
Throwing groschen around
Level
like
16.
that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around.
The whole world
wenches.
turns around
Ain't
wenches.
that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
and she saved my life.
A brave girl.
aye, she's a fine lass. And is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened between us.
Nothing?
No.
I don't get it. A nice lass like that.
Yeah, Trisha S. That's true with a lot of these types of games, as it should be. That stamina management is a big part of it. Is you got to kind of pick and choose. You can't just go hacking and slashing the whole time.
Apart from them.
That wouldn't be realistic.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Survival.
Walked around a bit to scout out just in case. I was looking for some good rock overhang we could all shelter under. If I'd found anything, we wouldn't have to get soaked.
So we got woken up by a bit of a shower. Yeah.
Shower? I could still be wringing out my brays.
It didn't look like it was going to rain.
It did to me, though. But you didn't want to listen to me.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off?
Echo Vision, I'm not sure the exact year, but we're looking at early 1400s.
We should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well,
Glass Joe? Professor what? That's awesome.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Is it 1403 exactly, Jakubak? He's an important nobleman.
What Sir Hans told us, that von Bergov is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal...
Most of the negative reviews are about the game being woke for including a gay cutscene. Interesting.
He insists on having the finest swords.
Yeah, I guess if that's the worst thing they have to complain about.
All kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
I prefer shooting.
If I had to choose, I'd take a bow.
Yep.
After all, why not seize the opportunity to take down your foe before he gets near to you? Of course, the bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
Like English longbowmen, I mean, these guys were trained for years, decades even, to get good at their craft.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stopped going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
Ishvan Toth, that's interesting. That's actually the name of one of my ex-wife's ancestors.
Just before he was slain.
Like her great-great-great-grandfather. It's a very Hungarian name.
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come...
So 1403 is the exact year that I was talking about with Henry V back in England.
Enough.
He's the Prince of Wales at the time, taking an arrow to the face
Martin the Smith raised him even
at
though
Shrewsbury.
Ramsay is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget
Yeah,
it.
the guy does look like Robin Hood, doesn't he?
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
So I dare to say, I'm guessing that there won't be this many cutscenes once we get into the real part of the game, since this is all the prologue. We're being introduced to the story and the characters. So there's a lot more of this right now than there will be later.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
What?
Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe there, Sir Hans? You don't look none too safe a spot.
Oh, is that foreshadowing? Gonna take off our armor and then get attacked?
Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Crazy Peruvian, how you doing? Hoping I get to Peru
We're
at some
not on a
point.
trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away
God's
from Bastet in
wounds.
ages.
Yeah, I love the colorful outfits too.
I intend to live.
I mean, the colorful outfits, you're mostly looking at a nobleman and his retinue, not your average soldier in the field.
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Probably have just shed 40 pounds. Yes, I am visiting Prague, end of April.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
I feel like this is also foreshadowing.
That's a view.
Somebody said this is not the gay cutscene. Okay, good.
Whew. You were right about our stench. Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Talking about shrinkage. I didn't know that was going to be in this game. Pearson, yeah, I'm going to keep playing the Dynasty for sure.
Oh, that really shrivels the old balls.
There'll be a little bit of a lag in gaming videos. I'm going to the UK next week with my son. Then I'll be home for 2 weeks, and then I go to Egypt.
What's the matter? Females.
Females!
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
I feel like maybe we're being lured into something we don't want to be.
Hans.
Head down, Henry.
Oh, we got to do sneaking now.
Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away.
So yeah, it's basically just like it's creating a story for us to try out all the mechanisms in the game. Can I just randomly collect some of this stuff? It probably won't allow me right now. It's like the sirens. I don't know if I want to go here. I think we're being drawn into something.
They might be bathing. Come on. Let's get closer.
Where am I going to be in the UK? My son and I are going to 3 games. It's a real quick trip. We're only in the UK for 5 days, and 3 of those days we're seeing soccer, football. We're going to be in West Brom, so Birmingham. We're going up to Glasgow, Scotland, and then we'll be in London.
Right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Game 3 for the historians will be coming tomorrow. That's the plan anyway. Depends on if my power's out, because they're installing a new furnace. Throw a pebble next to the girl to distract her.
Hey? What was that? All right.
Worked.
What
Let's
was
go.
that?
No, actually, we're going to see a team that I'm an investor in. I'm a part owner of Caledonian Braves. They're 5th tier of the English of the Scottish football pyramid. So they're just east of Glasgow, playing Berwick. They're playing against Berwick, I should say.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Yes, I definitely want to get to Poland, for sure. I'm hoping in the next year or 2. Actually, Scotland's weather's probably still nicer than it is here in Ohio. At least when I looked at the forecast. Quite a bit warmer than Ohio, even though you guys are much further north than we are in the UK. Professor What? Yeah, there are voting rights. There are votes that come up every so often about things like uniforms, and that we even voted on whether or not they were going to do an international game against a German team. So yeah, there's voting that comes up all the time. Oh boy. Wait, our camp's being attacked? Oh jeez. Are those the guys we encountered earlier? I don't think they are. Oh, what a mess. Good thing we left.
Gotta do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Clifton, yeah, I'll be back in Germany in end of April. Berlin and Dresden, specifically. Oh, no, not him. Ugh. Jerks. Well, that fixed the shrinkage. Yep, it did. Uh-oh. Oh, they're attacking the women.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe
No, let's go get them. Let's go get them. Don't let them do it. We can take these guys.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let us
Oh.
go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said.
Might be related to Capet. Well, by this point, you have the Valois on the throne in France. Oh, get wrecked. Who's that guy?
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Bandits with honor.
When did you learn to swim?
Oh, time to practice our swimming skills.
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, these horses, quick!
Do I have an arrow in me? Or is that the other guy? That's an arrow sticking out.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Yeah, that's because there's an arrow sticking out of my back.
And what exactly do you call...
Oh boy.
Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait!
Oh.
Fuck!
A lot of times you had to push it through the other side because it would leave the arrowhead in there. That's what I was talking about earlier with Henry V. The arrowhead got left 6 inches into his skull.
Lead the way.
Who is this mystery guy with the helmet
Pull
on?
yourself together. We've got to vanish.
All right, so we're almost an hour into this now. You're a wanted man. The hair icon under the compass signals what's happening around you. Right now, enemies are searching for you. Okay, interesting.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
Varden, I don't know. I guess I'll see how far we can get. I'd like to try and get through this whole prologue if I can. If it's 2 hours long, we might try to get through it.
And then kill them! No fucking around! You, watch the middle of the gorge. And
We can't
keep
go
your eyes
this way.
peeled.
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you.
This is all training us for the open world gameplay. So when we get to make our own decisions, we'll kind of have a sense of the game.
Then come back and give me a full report.
Sacre.
Blood
They'll
trail,
see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
Swim all the fucking way across. Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish. Now.
Cooper, your copy doesn't get here till tomorrow. Huh? I downloaded it yesterday, but I knew I wouldn't have time to play yesterday, so it took about an hour to download.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
Did people in 1400 have mouths this dirty? Some, and it depended on what company they were in. Like anything else, I guess. We often, like some people don't use the same language around their mom that they would use around their friends.
Run. front of us.
Oh.
Quick, into the rocks.
Into the rocks. I'm coming. How do I run? Oh, he's out of breath. Might have something to do with the fact you took an arrow to the back.
What now?
Oh, hello.
Hans, there's more of them up top.
Run ahead of them.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
Catch your breath, dude. You got to get in better shape.
Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us.
An hour even with my mega fast internet. Yeah, I mean, Xbox Live still limits how fast things download
At least we'll
sometimes.
know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Hans fetch the Panzerschreck. All right, explore the entry point into the rocks. Okay. Where is that? Is that in here? I guess he's talking about in here. Let's take a look at the map. All right, that's pretty cool. Get a little sense of the map. I like the design of the map. We can zoom in and out on it too. How big does the map get? All right, most of it's kind of closed off at the moment. All right, I guess we're not going to see much there.
There's a path, but through fissures.
Okay, this is the way I have to go. All right.
Hans won't be too happy when
I'm going to sneak just to be safe.
Where are they? I don't know. But they must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him.
Here be dragons.
But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark.
Can I distract these guys?
And I'll... What's that?
How do I find Sir Hans?
Huh? Did I imagine it?
Oh, that didn't work.
Fuck you, Horsan. Alert!
Run! Run! Are they chasing me? Yeah, they're chasing me. I feel like this is not the way this was intended to go. Yeah, that is not the way that was intended to go. Okay. First time I died. Operation Torch right behind you. Okay. So we're back to this part where we have to listen in for a second.
There's a path, but through fissures. There's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Wait, did I go the wrong way? I must have. Here we go.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides.
And send someone after me, too.
Got it.
Oh, run.
Now you're gonna die.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
What? Oh boy. Alright. So I gotta find where he is and run back to him. And there was much rejoicing. Hey! So I gotta go listen to them and then turn around right away before they see me. Got it. Alright, which way am I supposed to go here? It doesn't tell me until I start walking around. I think it was this way. Get the holy hand grenade of Antioch. First shalt thou count to 3. 3 shall be the number of the counting.
There's a path, but through fissures.
And the number of the counting shall be 3.
Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
4 shalt thou not count, nor either count thou 2, unless thou then proceedest to 3. 5 is right out. Once 3 being the third number be reached, etc., etc. Alright, so we gotta go back to where Hans is. Oh, here we go. Alright, I'm close enough. This will allow me to get out of here as soon as they start walking this way.
If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing
I'll throw something to distract him.
trying to catch up with him. Aye. But
Hey, JC Money, what's going on?
dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Okay.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Where is he?
Well, this is a bit of a problem.
This looks like a way out. Hans!
There he is.
Here! Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me.
Let us consult the Book of Armaments.
And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
And the Lord did grin, and the people did feast upon the lambs and the sloths and the orangutans and the breakfast cereals and the fruit bats. Whoa, hello. Got a sword. Oh, it's time now. Time to practice what we've been doing. Get wrecked. Oh, he hit me once and that was like it. Oh, the dog came to the rescue. Lovely. Chopper, sick balls. Oh, we both went over the side. And lobbest thou the holy hand grenade toward thy foe, who being naughty in my sight shall snuff it.
I might teach you how to handle a sword.
JC, that's awesome.
You with a crossbow as soon as
Appreciate
you step
that.
outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong,
Another cut
try
scene.
using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine
We're going to try some
job.
crafting now.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory,
Yeah, we're going to do some crafting now, I think.
but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Was my dad like secretly a nobleman or something?
Were you? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come?
Pat, I just this week I recorded 4 more episodes for Unbelievable with Dan Aykroyd on the History Channel. So those will be coming out probably in a couple months.
The path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster.
Okay.
You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Dang, how did I survive that?
And that fella landed with you.
Oh.
He broke your fall nicely.
He's naked. He took his clothes.
Same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself.
Yeah, it was funny. Pat,
You've got to disappear.
I filmed Monday from 4:30 to 7:30 in New York. And the producers took to calling me One Take Wonder. Apparently most of the people they bring in take multiple takes to do each part, and I was getting most of them on the first take. So he stole your loot. Main quest started.
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right.
Fireflies.
To do for now. As long as you're able to talk.
We call them lightning bugs here in Ohio.
Talk. I know you're hanging in there.
Whoa, hello. That's an I'm imagining that.
What are you staring at?
They're here.
Sigismund.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Cable.
Whoa. Hallucinations.
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
Reese, yeah, actually I am. I'm going to document the whole trip for VTH Extra.
We'll open any gate. Fuck.
I've been called a 1 minute wonder. Yeah, when they called me One Take Wonder, I was a little nervous about the implications of that.
Slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us. Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass. Bianca.
Come on.
I will say I did briefly talk about aliens in one of the things I recorded for the History Channel, but not in the sense of saying that aliens did something. We were actually talking about a incident that happened in Los Angeles in 1942 during World War II, where people spotted a craft that was coming in and they all fired at it, and some people thought it was an alien ship.
No, you do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Hans.
For Christ's sake. Come on.
I have to go craft. I need to craft.
But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
We mustn't run. We need to help.
Henry, pull yourself together.
Kill them.
Oh, that's his dad being killed.
There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run.
Oh, not cool.
Hang in there.
Trauma coming back.
Together, you'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
Well, the good news is, talking to the producers, they said that the channels or the show's doing really well on the History Channel. That's why we're doing so many episodes for season 2, because they only had, I think, 10 episodes in season 1, and season 2 is like 40 episodes.
My father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
All dead.
Dead. They're all dead.
So is that what all this is? Is kind of catching people up to speed on what happened in the first game, in case you didn't play it. That's cool.
Look.
That's good, because that way you don't have to, like I didn't play the first game. So it allows you to still get into the story without having to have played the first game.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, that was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry, we'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you all, sons.
Yeah, I definitely will be planning to play Civilization 7. But I will actually be gone next week. The day that it comes out is the first day of my trip to the UK. So I won't be able to make any videos for at least a week after it comes out. And then I'm home for 2 weeks before I go to Egypt.
Are you alive, lad?
Low, so yeah, I think it's just the prologue has a lot of cutscenes. I don't think there's going to be this many cutscenes once we get to the main game. We're still just being introduced to the whole story. It is cool though. I mean, they've made this very immersive in terms of like the gameplay. Like, you really do feel like you're being pulled into this epic story. Does she weigh the same as a duck? How do you know she's a witch? The Monty Python and Holy Grail jokes are going to be endless.
They burned it to the ground.
She turned me into a newt.
Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst.
Yeah, Pavel, that's what a couple people have said, that it's over 2 hours long.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
And future Holy Roman Emperor. And the brother of Wenceslas.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
And light the grail-shaped beacon. No, not that. Then you must give us all a good spanking.
Oh, may all the
Naughty, bad, naughty zoot.
afraid you'd never wake up again.
What?
Perhaps I could stay and face a little of the peril.
Would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
We've already got one. He says they've already got one. You discovered your bed. I'm glad I discovered my bed.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself.
Calm yourself.
Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
No. It's much too perilous. Let me go back and face the peril.
He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Super Suede, that's one of my favorite parts. There are some who call me Tim. Will you help him?
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I feel weird about... I've had worse. You liar. I feel weird about what happened to him. Like, where is he?
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't
Just some antibiotics and he'll be fine. I'm sure you got those lying around, right?
So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding.
Cauterize it. Use some fire.
Moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that.
Oh, I got some bandages.
But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how...
Rub some dirt on it. Hello from Prague. Awesome. Yes, I will be in Prague for a few days, and a week or so before the trip, I'll try to remember to announce the specific dates I'm going to be in different places. We can do some meetups in the evening. For sure. We did that when I was in Munich, and it was great.
If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too.
Home-brewed liquor.
You need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
Bushena.
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me.
Oh, there's Hans.
I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level, skill, and perk points. Due to your extensive injuries, you have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Okay. Bleeding gradually depletes your life and can even kill you. All right, so let's go to our inventory. We're gonna... Oh, we have to bandage certain parts of our body? That's pretty cool. Fancy. I'm gonna put a shirt on. I'm definitely gonna like this game a lot. Bohemian Obi-Wan Kenobi of this adventure, yeah. Find and grab something to eat. Okay. These all look pretty empty at the moment. Oh, what do we got here? Don't mind if I do. So that's our food meter there on the right, it looks like.
Aye. True bliss is a
There we go. Get some Czech famous beers and you're all right. I'm not a huge beer drinker, but so a friend of mine who is from Prague, he's going to be there with us, so I'm sure he'll steer me in the right direction. He always brings me some some form of Czech alcohol whenever we're together. I'll actually be with him in Egypt in a few weeks. We can practice our lockpick skills. No. What else we got to do here? Oh, we need to go outside and get some fresh air. That's what. Oh, it's daylight. Hello? Dead bastard. We're going to loot the dead bastard. We're going to take all items. There we go. All right, cool. Now we can put on some clothes here. Oh, this has pouches. Very cool. Yeah, that's definitely better than the tunic. Beggar's hose. Vagrant's boots. Got some food. I think I had quite a bit of stuff on him. Okay. Is that a pit bull? Looks like a pit bull. So what's currently like on the agenda here for our quest? Let's look at the journal. Splash some water on myself at the tub. Okay. Was that inside? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Get cleaned up. Avocado, how's it going? Yeah, Charles XII, Gustav Adolphus. Swedish history is something I definitely want to learn more about, especially because during the time of Charles XII, I had ancestors in Sweden who were kind of living there during all of that. So, all right, what's next? Show yourself to Bojana. We got to show her that we're cleaned up and ready to go here.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry.
She's great. I like her.
Pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet,
or never make sure he never gets up again.
So consider
that makes a lot of sense, actually. Being clean affects how others perceive you.
What about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
What happened here?
It all happened so fast.
Must be Flannel
Hans
Thursday.
had a brawl with him outside. Then he staggered in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
Yeah, Carl XII, yeah.
Saw the other fella outside. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
Is there any way I can help?
I gotta go move the body.
I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now.
Gustavus Adolphus has like half a Sabaton album? Yeah.
The best and
Or you mean Charles XII?
for that.
One of my favorite Sabaton songs is Careless Rex,
It ain't
for
too
sure.
hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that.
I gotta go collect some stuff.
Young legs
All right.
and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll.
Time to go gathering.
Easy as pie. I can do that.
Good night, Jordan.
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. Both of them grow in sunny places. There are sandstone cliffs around here. The soil underneath might suit them.
Good lad. You really do know a thing or two. I'd never have guessed. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both.
I mean, it's pretty cool when you think about it. Sweden, your family, your royal family is descended from one of Napoleon's marshals. I mean, that's pretty cool.
I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me.
Yeah, I'll go deal with the body.
I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere, or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't.
Yeah, I can handle a body. Not a problem.
Digging a grave's a tough job.
Wouldn't be my first one. No, I'm just kidding.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him.
Oh, I gotta bury him?
The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash.
Oh, I gotta wash myself
so
again.
You don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. Says I don't have.
Oh, I gotta work on my
lying here till
status with the gravediggers.
All right. I'll get to it.
That's one of the groups that you can improve your status with, the gravediggers. All right, we gotta grab the spade. Where was it? Oh, luckily for me, it happens to be right next to the body. Let's see. Carry the corpse to the stream. Okay. Down we go. Oh, there's a boar. That's lovely. Can't walk very fast carrying a body. Oh, I need to eat. Okay. I'm on it. There we go. So slow when carrying a body.
Ah, shit. My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't
Start
get
digging.
around soon enough.
Yeah, it's not exactly the best activity when you just got wounded seriously. All right, grab the body. Dump the body. It's grave digging simulator. There we go, problem solved. All right, now we gotta go wash. Oh, I gotta collect the stuff that I need too. That's the next thing I need to work on. Down closer to the water, they said, right? Let's see. So I need to look for the chamomile and the sage. Mushrooms. Might as well gather those while I'm at it. Why not? Help me level up, right?
So hungry I could eat a horse.
I know I'm hungry. All right, fine, I'll eat some more. I don't really exactly have great food options at the moment. Just ingredients. I feel like I'm running out of options on where to find this stuff. What did it say? Like, where am I supposed to look for this stuff? Okay, there's a path that leads from behind the cottage through the rocks to a glade where I'll find it. Okay. So I'm really just like not in the right place at all. I need to go significantly further. Some more mushrooms. Different kind. I need like an insert map. Or I need some way of, I'll add checkpoint. Here we go. That's what I need. Oh, I've already got a tracking mechanism on this. So what I need to do is I need to walk east to get back to the cabin. Up the hill from the cottage. Yeah, where's the cottage from here? I think it's east. It's southeast.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
All right, quit complaining about food already. So here's where the cabin is over here. Let's run. So we need to go up behind there. I'm better in these games when it's in third person instead of first person.
Damn, shoulders.
I am running, yeah.
Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Can only run for so long before my stamina gets the best of me, though. You can see the stamina map down there, or indicator. Sage. Let's pick some sage. Won't let me gather the sage? What the heck? I want to gather some sage. All right, fine. There we go. Why is the gathering not working? There we go. Smash that like button. Yes, please.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Okay.
Right, I've got all the herbs I need.
Run back down the hill.
Jenna on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Yes, I have all of those in my kitchen. I like to cook. I like to learn some new recipes and things like that. Uh-oh, what's going on?
Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Not all sticky situations need to be solved through violence.
Have some weapon at hand.
But I have to get a hold of a weapon, so I feel like this is not one of those times.
You! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights company down
Yeah, that wasn't us.
yesterday.
We are not the droids you're looking for.
And are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm accompanying Sir Hans Capon on a mission to deliver an important letter to Lord von Bergov.
That was stolen from us.
We were the ones who were ambushed yesterday by the pond. And Sir Hans isn't fit to travel now. Please report to Trosky that we'll come as soon as we can. And have them send us horses.
I feel like this guy was lying and he's not on my side.
Shit, how about that? I didn't expect
Yeah,
you to
I knew
fall
it.
for it so easily. We're not von Bergov's men, and we'll deal with him later. Like we did with you yesterday by the pond.
I should have known
But
better.
That's the least of your worries now. We'll take your Sir Hans with us. But we've no need of you. Farewell, Henry of Skalitz.
Oh boy.
Hey, you! This'll be quick,
What
boy.
do you want?
I need a weapon.
This'll be quick, boy. Ah! 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 Oh, didn't see that coming, eh?
I could really use a weapon.
Your arse open. Ah! Bad luck.
Oh, here we go.
Between the eyes.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to die. We're going to have to start that part over again. I need to find a weapon. Okay, try again. There's an axe on the right. Yeah, good to know. Fairly gullible, I'd say. Yes, I was gullible there. I kind of knew that's what was happening, but I went with it anyway.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Oh, I can actually try this part over again, huh?
Should have some weapon.
There we go.
In case there's any foul play.
Pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. Hey, you! What do you want? Come. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knight's company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You don't look like him.
Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue,
Kurva!
boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
We sent them away.
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds around here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
Although if I killed them, I could have taken their stuff.
Not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the path around the pond. Not to the rocks, but along the other bank that leads to the crossroads by the birch tree, and then into that long gorge. Decent folk don't go there. It's a hiding place for all kinds of dodgy types, so a couple more won't be noticed.
Aye, I know the crossroads with the birch tree. Oh, that's
I think I'm talking him into it.
fucking way from here.
Now, who's the gullible one?
If you hurry, you'll be in that long gorge before dark.
Shit, I've been up all night, and now I'm supposed to hightail it to the fucking birchwood?
Yes, you should. Go. Ha ha. Get lost.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account
Oh,
of you.
she's like, time for you to go.
Praise that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights.
Ah.
But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, hello, Queen.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trosky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond.
You're so silver-tongued.
You already know the rest.
This is what I'd do in real life. I'm not built like, like Mr. Beat. So I can't fight my way out of situations. I have to talk my way out of situations.
Well, you sound
Never been in a fight in my
so
life,
I'll
so.
take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you.
I'm gaining a lot of reputation here.
Story.
Yeah.
Professor what? Some guys came along looking for us, and I talked them out of it, and they went away.
Will he be all right?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got anything?
I've got it, and then I need to clean up.
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I should have killed those guys for their gear and some money.
Anyways, it's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet.
She keeps talking about her daughter. We're going to have to meet her.
But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell.
I did try to fight off two bandits with swords. With only my fists. Alright, I guess I'll brew the remedy. Crafting time.
Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
I'm dirty, I need to clean up.
Grand. more than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble.
He can read? Woo! I know the time and place.
If you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Yeah, Spooky Boy, I wondered that too, if the girl at the pond was her daughter.
Let's get to it.
That thought crossed my mind. All right, hold on a second. Hold on. I need to clean my face. There we go. Better. You're as clean as you can get at a trough. Where's she? Oh, she's outside. We're going over here now. All right, all right. Start alchemy.
First, go to the recipe book.
Recipe book. Oh, it's on the right. Oh, okay. Hello?
Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do.
Okay.
Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
What's that first word say? Yeah, super sweet, exactly. Is this how you cook at home like you were saying? Yeah, pretty much. You need wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. Did I just...
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench.
This is cool. I can kind of read through all of them. Yeah, I forget now what recipe we were on. Now I got to go all the way back and find it.
You must have read it by now, surely.
She's like taunting me. Haven't you read it yet? What the heck? I lost it. All right, let's go back to the table. This is complicated.
First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
We needed wine, right? Yeah, it was wine.
What did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling.
Boil for 1 turn, I think it said.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
This is complicated. I'm not much of an alchemist.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Okay,
Have you really got everything ready?
Oh, no.
I only see 1 bag and you need 2.
There we go.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
They kind of make you do everything in this, don't they?
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Okay.
All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
All right, we're going to grab the pestle.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Oh, we're going to pour out the remedy. Okay. From the left. Oh, 1 of these. Okay.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Well, you told me everything to do, so I think I got it covered. Okay. I'd rather pay somebody to do that part. Leave the table. Okay, I think we're good. I should take that book with me.
Here it is.
Oh, that was complicated.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Men of your silver tongueness can convince someone without paying. That's the plan. I'm tired. I got to get rid of fatigue. Time to take a nap. Where's my bed? This is my bed right here? This is my bed. Sleepy, sleepy. No, no, no. If I sleep now, it'll take me to like 1 in the morning.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Oh, more flashbacks.
Where's my fucking sword? And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches.
Oh.
And war is a nasty business.
Wake up, wake up.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Istvan Toth is a baddie. Okay.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Oh, is this the daughter? Hello.
Were you having a nightmare?
She's a cutie. I think that is the girl I saved.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive.
Whoa. What does that mean?
Ma knows what she's doing. And that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. And it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Better than yesterday.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Have to look strong in front of the ladies. My father.
Without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's,
I could see a scenario where I'd want to do a playthrough of this game again and just be a jerk about everything, just to see how it plays out different.
Understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking.
Like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, where you could like go dark side or light side.
Fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table.
Oh, good,
And
food.
I've got something else for you too. Come along. And
Oh?
we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Join the others for breakfast. Okay. Perk points. Increasing Henry's level will also give you perk points. All right, do we have perks already? First of all, I should be equipping some of these things, like the weapons and stuff. The tunic. Now the gambeson, yeah. I guess we'll deal with the perks later.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Don't mind if I do. How do I sit down? I just want to sit. Some things should not be this hard. How do I talk?
Stop fooling around and sit down!
There we go.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid.
He seems like he's
I'm
high.
grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life.
He's a little too happy.
I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
Yes, please.
Third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Water from the spring riddled with disease, yep.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
He's an
Just
influencer.
what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows.
Yeah, I need a bow and arrow.
Twice.
Somebody hook me up.
The thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto.
Fortune favors the bold.
Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself.
www. Water, wine, and
You
wenches.
never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe.
I'll tell a longer story this time.
And we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis.
She's got arrows
Brothers in
upstairs?
arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Thanks for getting me here.
True. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trosky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll
Almost
see
there.
the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bajena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov,
Nice.
I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious.
In Band of Brothers, there were quite a few arse incidents as well.
You
Yes.
can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage.
I gotta give her back her tools.
Of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry.
A
Ma
kiss?
had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed
Give me a
it.
kiss.
I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will
Weak
help when you're in
savior
danger
schnapps.
or don't know
Ah,
which way to
nice.
turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble.
It's a gives me a buff, huh?
It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too.
Deliverance 2, the movie. No.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing art.
All right, let's
Nothing
go.
against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trosky Castle right away.
Let's go.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself.
Save your
They
schnapps
didn't
is how you
stand a
save. Got it.
chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trosky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known oats since
More
childhood.
schnapps.
Damn it.
Okay, go back for the
What about
dog.
Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trosky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can...
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you.
Yes, let's get
We
going.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know.
Oh, are we saying
I
that
have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond...
he was the guy in the helmet?
Istvan Toth.
Are you yanking my...
Yanking my pizzle?
He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know it
how
sounds
sounds,
strange.
But I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have a...
Yeah, we need to deal with that guy.
That's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Thanks.
I hope I won't need it.
Well, as do I. But better to have it than nothing. Come on. Let's get going.
Have I recovered from my loss against JD? No, I have not, Grant. A Hungarian as the main antagonist. Sounds very Czech to me. Yep. Oh, she gave me some money, too. The old lady was super nice. Very helpful. I have a bad feeling something's going to happen to her during this game. We're going to, find out later. They got us all attached to her. And to her daughter. Almost to the castle. Oh, is that it? We made it through the prologue? Awesome. I didn't want to steal her arrows anyway. I don't want to steal from her. She was all nice to me. Judging from the names of all the people involved, it sounds like it was very much a Czech operation. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the music's great. So what I'll probably do is, once we're through this kind of prologue here, we'll wrap this episode up, and then we'll probably go ahead and just start doing a playthrough of the game itself in the next episode. Hello. Good spot for a castle. And then the music kind of got wacky at the end there.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle.
I have a feeling we're going to discover the castle isn't what it was cracked up to be. Or the people there aren't who we want them to be.
But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Still got an hour before it opens up? Jeez. Can we knock? Hello?
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
I'm waiting for a French guy to show up over the ramparts. Go away, or I shall taunt you a second time. Tell your master that I'm looking for the bravest, the finest and the bravest knights in the land to join me in my court at Camelot. Oh!
Fucking shit!
Literally. That was gross.
You fucking cunts!
Ooh!
You know who I am?
No, we fucking don't.
Your mother was a hamster. Your father smelt of elderberries.
Of Perkstein. Heir to Ratai.
I don't think they care. All right, perhaps if we built a large wooden badger.
Look here, you filthy beggar. I'm not here for your amusement. So get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you.
What's all this about?
Nice hat.
Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would.
Well, I wasn't covered in excrement until about 30 seconds ago.
As emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead.
No, I'm not.
We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are.
Oh, jeez.
The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir?
Uh-oh.
Horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like.
Well, I mean, he wasn't ambushed.
Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Well then.
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me!
I guess we're going to have to sneak in, huh?
Wait, one moment.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Sneak in. Do the Lancelot run. That's one of my favorite scenes in the movie. You make sure, you stay here and make sure he doesn't leave. Well, at least he's cleaned up.
Have you two got any groschen?
A little bit.
What do you take me for, wench? For someone who stinks like a badger.
Run away!
Look, we've had
Do you think it would help if we run away more?
Peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Gonna need to get some coin.
Bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
I don't think that's how it works.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
They're really driving home the point that you need to look the part. Look the part, be the part kind of thing. Don't smell the part. Shut up and go and change your armor. I sold my armor. I was so scared. Brave Sir Robin. Bravely brave Sir Robin rode forth to Camelot. He was not afraid to die. Oh, brave Sir Robin.
Different lands, different customs.
He was not afraid to be killed. He was not at all afraid to be killed in nasty
So
ways.
they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
First we have to wash and
First
change,
thing we
yes.
have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes.
Yep.
Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well. Except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit.
So
to
you
the
stay
farm.
here and I'll go earn some money.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We
I don't know where you can watch them, Professor What?
We'd be a laughing stock.
You're right.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some
That's a good point.
godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission.
That's
We'll
right.
get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Fortune favors the bold.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Just be grateful she gave us something.
Cheers.
What is it? What's that woman from the pond?
Oh, that's the woman from the pond.
The one you gave us away for?
That witch.
Oh, man. That is sexual harassment, sir. No means no.
Waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
I feel like she might not remember exactly. We were pretty far away.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Hello.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
She's got huge tracts of land. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up right there. And we'll come back in a couple of days, probably this weekend, and play some more. I'm definitely enjoying the game. A lot of fun. I know we got a long, long way to go. We haven't even gotten to the open world part yet. We're still playing through the prologue. So thanks for joining me on the journey, and we'll see you again real soon. Take care, everybody.